All right, I think we're good. Maayong gabi, everyone, mga mommies, mga katribo, mga fellow Boholanos, and welcome to another talk from Boholana um, Mommy Tribe. So this evening, we are going to have the third installation of our Breastfeeding Month Roadshow kay August man lagi. So everything that we are going to talk about is going to be about mommies. Ang atuang topic today would be breastfeeding, of course, our one and only love, breastfeeding from a physician's perspective. And this evening, we have three esteemed guests who will be joining us. But before that, mag-reminder sa ako o ginagmay. Tanota sa atong cheat sheet. Alright, so sa tanang ning join karon, again, I hope you share the poster for our talk, if not our live talk for this afternoon, and make it public para daghang makakita, makadungog sa ato ang topic this evening, as well as become qualified sa ato ang raffle. Now, the first rule nga atong i-remind karon nga newly implemented is that ang ningdaog sa raffles last week dili na sila pwede this week. Next week na po pwede. Mag every other week ta para maangay ta and daghang chances ang mga tao nga makadawat og prizes. Next, okay, congratulations and calling the attention of Pau Pau. You are our 1,250th liker sa page. So congrats Pau Pau. Please message this page anytime to claim your special prize within this week. Otherwise, para na lang na sa ato ang 1,500th liker if dili maklaim ang gift this week. So, Pau Pau, you have, I think, 500 ml of Pantene shampoo and 500 ml of Pantene conditioner gift pack for you for being our 1,250th liker. So, congratulations again. Also, Pediatrica gift pack winners, please wait for our post kung moabot na ang package from Pediatrica and we will post the announcement for sure. And don't worry, your prices are there. It will wait for you. Dili na mo siya hatag og lain. And then, last reminder, all winners from the previous raffle, meaning last Saturday o ang very first Saturday of August, should claim their prices before the end of next week. So before August 28th, palihog ko og claim sa inyong prices or else ma-forfeit na siya and mudong siya sa ato ang next mommy winners. We would also like to give our special thanks to our sponsors this evening. We have, of course, ang kinakusgan and most supportive of all, Governor Celestino Galiares Memorial Hospital. Thank you as well to Pediatrica, to Chris's Cakes and Pastries, Beauty and Beyond, Bohol Bloggers, and Cheesy Treats. Okay? So let's see. Ako na to ha. Huwag na pa ba tayo nakalimtan before ta mag-introduce sa ato ang guests? Okay. Wala naman. Yeah, so every now and then we are updating our page for the winners from the previous raffle, so please check it out. And again, one final reminder to qualify for the raffle. Oh, there, you can see flashed on the screen the winners from the previous Saturdays. And a reminder again, to qualify for the raffle, you must have liked Bacolana Mommy Tribe's Facebook page. If you're currently breastfeeding or on your or researching about the breastfeeding journey and you want to speak to peers and counselors, aside from liking our page, you can also become part of Breastfeeding Bohol and reach out to the peers on there for questions or assistance. Second, you must have shared the current Virtual Talks poster and the post must be in public para ma-check sa atong admin. And lastly, comment down a heart on today's live talk. So that's it. Again, our topic for this afternoon is breastfeeding from the perspective of physicians. So without further ado, let me introduce our guests for this evening. All right. So our first guest, she has already joined us before. We have none other than Dr. Maria Flores Adjong. She's the medical specialist 2 of GCGMH. She's also the chair for the OBGYN MMG for Co-op Hospital. She's a fellow in Philippine Obstetric and Gynecological Society and is a diplomate in Philippine Obstetrics and Gynecological Society. And there's also a VIA or Visual Inspection with Acetic Acid and Cervical Pathology Coordinator for GCGMH. And she's the mother of four lovely kids. Hi, Doc. Welcome. So, all right, is Doc Ajong around? Okay. Hi, Doc. Hi, Doc June. Welcome again to Boholana Mommy Talk, Mommy Tribe. And then we have here our second guest for this evening, Dr. Shari May Baton. She's a pediatrician and neonatologist from GCGMH. She's also a fellow in newborn medicine for the PGH, a diplomate for the Philippine Society in Newborn Medicine, a diplomate for the Philippine Pediatric Society, and is a mother of three. Good evening, Doc Shari. All right. And lastly, our favorite guest of all, and all of this would not be possible without her. We have none other than Doc Sue Redelia. She's a diplomate from Philippine Pediatric Society, child protection specialist, and she is currently the medical specialist too, pediatric for GCGMH. She's the coordinator for Women and Children Protection Unit, severe acute malnutrition, integrated management for childhood illness, and chair for breastfeeding committee for the GCGMH and the mother of one. Good evening, Doc Sue. Hello, doctors. Welcome to Boholana Mommy Tribe's Saturday Talk. So, improving na ta kaayo no, naanatay posters, naanatay visuals, naanatay audio. So, this COVID has taught us a lot of things, and we have learned to adapt and share our advocacies online, definitely. And kusog kaayo ang ato ang breastfeeding advocacy, this being our third installation for the month of August. So, let's start off with the question, as practicing physicians, what is the significance of this year's breastfeeding theme? Support breastfeeding for a healthier planet. Like, what's the connection between the global theme to our situation here in Bohol? I think I'd like to have Doc Sue answer first.
Hello, good afternoon. Good
Evening,
afternoon, love.
Doc.
Good katanan. Yes, so breastfeeding, our theme for the breastfeeding week is, diba, breastfeeding for a healthier planet. So, actually, ini siyang theme is really geared towards kanang counseling, di ba? Counseling dyan siya para successful ang breastfeeding ni mommy. So this is very, very important, especially here sa Bohol, nga kanang daghan natang ganahan mo breastfeed, but then kanang dili sila ka continue gyud og pila ka months or dili nila ma-successfully murag madugay ang ilang pag-breastfeed because of other kanang mga concerns, no? So, mao na nga mas nindot nga dapat syud na mag-counsel nila na magtudlo unsaon para gyud mutaas atong mga breastfeeding rates sa Bohol kay kanang medyo ubos atong breastfeeding rates, so para mo daghang successful gyud nga mag-breastfeed nga mga mama mudugay og pila ka months or even years. So kinahanglan nga kanang magaidan gyud ang mga mothers, and also para nganong ganahan man ta nga magdugay sila breastfeed para healthy ang baby, healthy si mommy. So of course healthy ang environment, and especially karon nga COVID, no, kinahanglan gyud the more nga mag-breastfeed gyud ta. So mana siya.
Thank you so much, Doc. Na-curious lang ko, Doc, no? Ako i-point out, ingon ka nga ubos atong breastfeeding rate sa Bohol. Is that just now or ever since?
Since last year, no, marag ubos gyud na siya nga kanang breastfeeding rates nato, but then we are doing good mo na daghantang mga kani advocacy nato para gid siya daghan ang maka-breastfeed successfully. So kinahanglan nga guidan nato ang mga mothers ang kanang dapat na mo support yun nila para mulugay, mulungtad. They
Mulungtad
can
yun.
really
Yes.
breastfeed successfully. Kinahanglan yun na siya.
Thank you, Doc. So, calling all mommies, no, na naminaw nato karon, please advocate for breastfeeding. Breastfeeding champions, breastfeeding warriors, please spread the advocacy para daghan ta ani nga journey magtinabanghay. Now, how about Doc Shari?
Hi, Ma'am Love.
Good evening,
Ah,
Doc.
good evening. So, gusto tag healthier planet, no? This time man good kay pandemic ta and in crisis. So, we would like to reduce our waste. So, if mag formula milk, mo palit og lata, di ba? You buy cans, you buy bottled water for this. So, to reduce that, why not breastfeed? Kaya kung mag-breastfeed ka, wala. You just need to clean your breast and attach baby to the breast. And we need to do that now more than ever. Kay, aside from reducing waste, we could also reduce ato ang spending. Kay, kinahanglan ta mag-save ron nga mga panahon kay tungod sa pandemic.
Thank you, Doc. So, mga mommies, reduce waste. Ang ingon ni Doc ha, dili reduce weight. Ang kinaunahan mo good, Doc, kay mo nag-reduce weight. Pero why not? Mga mommies, again, breastfeeding, it's very timely with the COVID situation. When you breastfeed, you save money and you provide protection, like the best protection to your kids during this time. How about Doc June? How does supporting breastfeeding give way to a healthier planet in your perspective, Doc? Doc June? Nakamute ka, Doc.
Ano,
Yan, nakamute pa si Doc June. Mamihan on the back end, pwede na to i-unmute si Doc June. Oh. Oh, sorry. It's Doc Mitchum. Doc? Nag-base ko sa name sa screen. Sorry. Doc Mitchum, naka-mute pa ta, Doc. Mamihan on the back end, pwede na to i-unmute si Doc June. Ay, Doc Mitchum. Si kung Doc June, balimtano ni si Mami Laboy. Please unmute. Ayan, chat ta. Ano eh. Alright. Alright. Mamihan? Ayan, yes, Doc Mitchum.
Good evening,
Yes,
everybody.
good evening.
Ano, June Adyong, this is my daughter's laptop.
Nagsunod na pag go sa name, Doc. Banto kay very cool Avengers kayo ang background.
Fine. So, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Love, and all my colleagues. Good evening,
Doc.
our viewers. Good evening. So, saka to ang ato ang theme for this year is support breastfeeding for a healthier planet. Yes, this is so timely because we have our pandemic. For me, I was thinking that maybe for this breastfeeding, the mothers won't be competing with the supply of milk because since we are in a pandemic, there might be a scarcity since we don't have much work, wala may work, wala mga factory kaayo. Then, syempre, ang atong mga mother, dili kayo mo compete sa supply sa milk to the world. So, at least sa ato, we can give our own milk to our children. Dili na ta kinanglan mo gawas, stay at home, quarantine, kay no need to go out, dili ta ma-expose sa mga viruses outside. At the same time, ang ato pong baby increase silang immune system, especially nga daghan na kay tag toxins and viruses with the planet we are living now. So this is really a good theme for a healthier planet.
Thank you, Doc. So, although it's for another talk, no, mga mommies, it usually takes a lot of gallons to produce one can of milk. So, ingana siya ka-wasteful. If you don't patronize the powdered milk and support breastfeeding, you will avoid wasting natural resources and again, give your baby the best protection that you can. Now, Doc Mecham, since ikaw naman ang akong kaistorya karon, ikaw na lang po aning next question ako, Doc. Considering your specific field in medicine, what is your role in supporting the mother or family to achieve their breastfeeding goals?
Being an obstetrician, I'm an obstetrician, no? So, pagsugod pa lang sa pregnancy, we have our prenatal. So, during this time, we educate, we inform our patients the advantages of breastfeeding. So, anak pa lang nga time, ato na sila i-convince nga this is really a good kanang activity nato, good project for ourselves and for our family nga ato yung i-fulfill at the end. So ana pa lang nga time ko ana kay ta sa kanang we really give time to explain, give time to teach. Pero lahi pa man ano kay wala pa man jud na sa reality. Some of them yang ra okay ra kay dok okay pero sa adto na gyud sa tinuod dito na sometimes adto na sila maglibog, adto na sila makakita sa mga difficulty of breastfeeding. But at this time, gyud ato sila ingon nun jud nga, this is the in now. Even Ann Cortez, kana bitaw mga sikat-sikat karon, they do the breastfeeding. Mo kompetensya na bagkinsay baby nga mga gwapa. So we have to apas pod kung ikaw nga mother nga you really love your baby, mo apas pod din taon ka sa atong kausuhan ron. But it is really the breastfeeding that is kuan gyud na nga maka mo gana ko usually sulti sige ma'am para magwapa gyud imong anak kung naka-breastfeeding. Tarawan ng mga artista o breastfeeding jud sila mo na muna. So ana gyud during sa prenatal pag gyud ato na gyud na silang option og educate and counsel.
Thanks, Doc Mitch. So, practice na siya sa GCGMH, mga mommies, nga bisag prenatal pa lang, i-mind condition na ang mommies to breastfeed. And you can always ask your doctor about anything about breastfeeding. Because sure ko, if di man gani sila, Doc, ready with the answer, they can help point you towards the right direction. So, labi na sa mga first-time mommies, no, it's important for us to do our research once mag-prenatal ta. It's not just about the care that we will be giving our babies. Mag-research man gani tag kinsa ato ang doctor kada pa ba kahang breastfeeding dili nato i-research. So don't hesitate to ask our health providers. Doc, kani ba nga practice, just a follow up, sa private hospital gibuhat pud gi-encourage ni like government endeavor nga mo encourage pud silang breastfeeding?
Yes, it should be. Some of our private physicians do this nga ila jud i-incorporate in their prenatal check-up ang breastfeeding. Kay apil man jud na siya gyud sa kuan sa prenatal ang breastfeeding.
Right.
Pilas prenatal classes ang breastfeeding.
Alright. So, thank you, Doc. So, mga mommies, dili pamutbutong kang Doc Mitcham nga mas gwapa ang baby basta breastfed ha kay naabay studies nga ang mag bottle feed bitaw kay maghilang-hilang ang ngipon. Pila na braces ron, Doc, mahal na kaayo, no? So, so as early as inigawa sa bata, mag-breastfeed na lang ka kaya nami pa og teeth imo ang baby. One less thing to worry about aside from of course brushing teeth and sweets, but at least you have the early and best foundation. Now, thank you, Doc Mitcham. Let's switch to Doc Shari. Doc, how about you, Doc? In your specialization or in your field of medicine, what is your role in supporting the mother or family?
I usually treat mga sick babies or mga premature or low birth weight babies. So immediately after ma-okay na sila, I ask the mothers nga i-breastfeed yun si baby. along with kangaroo mother care. Nga no, kay ang breastfeeding, we consider breastfeeding or the breast milk as gold. So naa din ha ang imong first nga vaccine, imong mga immunoglobulins that can help your baby grow healthy. So, di ba, if premature imong baby or low birth weight, na ginay akong tendency na masikli si baby. So, in order to avoid that, we want a healthy baby by encouraging mommies na i-breastfeed sila. Aside from that, most of my babies, kay kanang sick man na sila no, nasa neonatal ICU. So the earlier sila mo breastfeed, the earlier nga mahatag ang breast milk sa ila, the earlier sila nga ma-well and makauli.
Right, thank you, Doc. So, proven and tested na mga mommies ha, when your baby is sick, breastfeed is best. Kay, ano ganito, Doc, di ba, na ay special murag sensor ang ato ang boobies nga mo determine og unsa ang kinahanglan sa atong baby mo adapt.
Yes, yes, yes. So if you have a premature baby, so preterm ang imuhang milk. So in preterm milk, more protein siya. Kay gamay man imong baby, kinahanglan siya nga more building. So if mature po di mo baby, mature nga sick baby, so kuan siya kanang mature po ang imong milk. So lain po nga component to help baby grow po. So, mo-adjust ang imong milk. That's amazing. Wala na sa any nga milk nga may nga kanang makita nimo makabaw ang breast milk nga mo ni need ni baby nimo.
Yes, bisag unsa pa kamahal sa imong gatas sa lata, dili na siya mo adapt sa needs ni babies. As is where is nang sud sa imong ang lata, whereas your breast, it adjusts. May pa si breast kay mo adjust, di ba? So,
Yes, yes,
breastfeed
yun
siya.
ma'am.
Alright, thanks Doc Shari. How about Doc Sue? Well, kabaw naman dyan ni Doc Sue, very active in the breastfeeding community. But yes, tell us more about your advocacy, Doc, and your specialization, how you help push for breastfeeding in the family.
Yes, so like before usually mano sa outpatient, sa Galyares, before sa pandemic, we usually have daghang bitaw ng mga mama, no? Usually every Wednesday, we have this murag mother's class para tapukon na mo silang tanan, then we do isa-isang pangutana kung lang ilang pag-breastfeed, labi na kanang mga gikan bitaw ng na-discharge bago na uli. So, for the first few days sa balay nila, wala mga problema sa pag-breastfeed. So, kana mag-counseling ni, we will tell them, we will guide them kung sa'yo dapat buhaton. Karon nga pandemic, this is quite kanang mura bitaw kanang challenge kini unsaon ni siya no nga kanang continue gihapon nato ni siya. That's why di ba na ko ni love nga maghimutag something nga mara na pod og atong i-change gamay or maghimutag unsaon nato mga ways nga maski in this time of pandemic is maka-support gihapon ta nila virtually baka ha or in any ways. And then sa kuan po sa hospital like kanang sa amuang breastfeeding committee, we really see to it na trained ang mga staff sa kanang labi na sa maternity staff nga naa ang mga mothers nga nanganak nga ready gid sila kay bawo sila nga mo guide and mo kanang mo support aning mga mothers nga gikan nanganak para ma-successful gid ang ilang pag-breastfeed.
Right. Thanks, Doc Sue. So just a teaser, mga mommies who are listening, no, you may be still pregnant at the moment or magsugod pa lang mo og breastfeed. Since dili man kaduol ang community sa hospital kaayo karon because of COVID, we will bring breastfeeding to you. That is the endeavor that Doc Sue and the team are looking into. Well, gawas ani nga live talk, mag-registered talk siguro para mas in-depth and ang privacy po sa mother with the questions and everything will be upheld. So we are looking forward to that event. We will share it with you. Please do register for that. Or if you have breastfeeding friends or friends with inquiries about breastfeeding, we're more than happy to have you there. Hopefully, Doc, no, naapod tayo male doctor na supporter of breastfeeding from a father's perspective, no? And mag-talk po ta sa mga daddies. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dili lang jud task ni mommy ang mag-breastfeed. Apil jud si daddy dapat na adjay moral support. Kay murag it goes a long way. Oh, ato nang pangitaan og kuan. Ato nang pangitaan og chance mga mommies. Dili maguol. Feel free to send in your suggestions for topics that you would like us to cover as well. Para we are sure that Boholana Mommy Tribe and the breastfeeding community in Bohol will give you relevant topics moving forward. Okay, so ang third question nato dire is, we know that breastfeeding is best for babies. So, mao man ning naa sa ads kanina. But are there also benefits on the mother's health, Doc Mecham?
Yes, there's a lot of benefit ang breastfeeding gyud sa mother's health. First is kanang atong contraception, kanang gitawag og LAM, lactation amenorrhea. Kuan kanang dili sila mabuntis kung wala pa 6 months ang baby, kung nag-exclusive breastfeeding sila kay dili pa man usually mobalik ang menstruation. Basta exclusive breastfeeding yan. Ika 6 months, magsugod naman na siya kaon og semi-solid food. So, dili na gid siya ma-exclusive. So, for 6 months, dili mabuntis si mama and it's a good thing kay pag dili kayo sunod-sunod. And then, makakuan pa jud, maka-relax ang mag-breastfeeding ta because there is a release of hormone. Like for example, like oxytocin. Maka-contract man ng kanang oxytocin is maka-contract siya sa kuan sa tissue sa breast, sa muscle sa breast para magawas ang milk. At the same time, mo-contract pod siya sa uterus, parang paspas mo gamay ang uterus. So paspas siya mabalik sa normal nga gidak-on sa uterus. At the same time, napod siya prolactin. Another hormone nga makarelax sa mother once nga mogawas ang milk, ma-relax si mother, which is so soothing. Nya isa pa jud kanang ang hadlok kanang breast cancer, di ba? Mahadlok man jud tag breast cancer, deadly kayo. So with breastfeeding, dili man ka mabuntis for 6 months. So there is no estrogen. Ang estrogen man mo man ay promoter of kuan kanang mga cancer cells. So at least ma-decrease ang ato ang risk for breast cancer and even kuan kanang ovarian cancer because of that ovulation. Kay di man ta mo ovulate. There are other things is magpaniwang kana gyud. Mabalik dali ka sexy si mami. So magwapa si mami basta magpa-breastfeeding kay dali ra siya ma-sexy og balik. Nya kanang dili ni bitaw kay siya mo effort kayo, more exercise kay once ka mo breastfeed ka, there's the effort is there adto padung sa imong baby, which is good ka ano bitaw dili waste, dili kanang kumbaga kung sa ato pang cellphone multitasking daghan kay nahimo ang imong breastfeeding na siya pero nakapaniwang na dahil na nimo and it's good para ma-sexy balik si mami kaysa malusyang. Kana, I think
yeah, those are just some. So naapa jud mga daghan dili ma-cover tanan during this talk. So mga mommies no, naman jud daghan nato nga dili mo tuo og depression. Mo na lang siguro na number 1. Postpartum depression is real mga mommies. Panuhot is real also. And kung wala ka nakabatian na before, after ni mo mga anak, don't worry, makabati sad ka. So breastfeed please because it really helps the mom cope with postpartum depression, and that for me based on my experience is the biggest reason why I decided to continue with breastfeeding kasi it helps settle the hormones of the moms too. So there's that. Naatay questions tanaw na to di kayat lang doka tanaw ta. If na ay comments from the live, you can ask your questions, guys, if you have any. All right, so no questions as of the moment. All right, so let's proceed to the next one. If I am exclusively breastfeeding, should I give my baby supplements like vitamin D, iron, etc.? Doc Shari?
So in breastfeeding, purely, we really encourage na exclusive breastfeeding ra gyud. Sorry, exclusive breastfeeding ra gyud. Otherwise, kay kaning we don't need, dili na nato kinahanglan ang mga supplements, kay perfect food na si breast milk. Okay? Pero in premature, when we send premature home, kay kanang gagmay man sila, they need to catch up, nami i-supplement. But as soon as makakatch up na sila sa ilang weight, nga sakto na ilang weight, we no longer, so we discontinue the supplement until nga para pure breastfeeding or exclusive breastfeeding na gyud sila.
Thank you, Doc. So mga mommies, perfect food ang breast milk. Also mga mommies yata mag-supplement sila, Doc, and mag-uol sila nga gutmon pa ilang baby with their breast milk o di pa enough. Ang mga mommies mo adjust ba ang pag sa ato ang breast milk depende sa feeding pattern sa ato ang baby. So dili ta pasagdan sa ato ang mga milkies. So how about Doc Sue? Needed ba, Doc, from your point of view?
So breastfeeding, exclusively breastfeeding ng baby, no? No need na yun. So, ingon ni Dr. Shari, no need for other like water. Kaya na naman ko na siya water ang milk, breast milk, na siya kanang sakto na yung water content para sa needs sa baby. And then, marag mo nag-ingon din nato nga, ang breast milk is the complete nutrition. So, no need for vitamins, di ba? So, siguro kato, parang ingon ni Doc Shari, nga there are just other kanang babies. Kung well, ragyod imong baby, kanang way problema, gawas yung mga low birth weight, mo na, tagaan na siya namo, no? Pagkatao, ubos daan ng timbang, nami mga supplements ihatag. But then, kung no problem yun, kanang healthy ra, well ang baby, well baby ra gyud, then no need for any supplements or any vitamins and water. Enough na gyud na siya.
Alright, thank you, Doc. Okay. So, ang ating next question is, as a still follow-up question, no, Doc, should this be a cause for concern? Like, are there also other factors to consider in baby's growth and development aside from weight? Kaya mag-uul man siya ng mami, gamay man akong baby. Is my baby sick? Maunang muundang sila breastfeed, Doc, kaya mag-uul sila nga gaan ila ang mga anak. Oh, let's start with Doc Sue.
Kasagaran, no, nga kanang masuya ka sa ubang babies, Doc, ingon lagi itong akong kanang kuan, igagaw, tambok lagi ito. Himos, o diba? So, kanang mata-mata na siya nga tanaw, no? Pero, dapat magudunta, labi ng mga babies for the first 6 months, dapat ang well baby check-up yudunta nila is every month. So, maatugid mo sa inyong center or sa inyong pediatrician every month. So, kasi buhaton sa doctor, every month nga check-up, tanawan ang timbang man, no? So kung sakto ra gyud imong timbang sa baby, maski gamay siya tan-awon, no need to give like any other supplements. Di lang ka di masuya nga kuan kay ang atong trend karon manggod, daghang mga research nga magaingon nga basta daw tambok nga baby from the first few months sa life, that could really be a concern sa future nila nga kanang kuano kay daghang mga problema sa kanang kuan, ani kada ko basin high blood. So mao na siya nga dapat gyud nga kanang sakto ang timbang sa baby, dili gyud ingon nga tambok ani first few months or first few years of life. Very important na siya.
Alright, thanks, Doc. Kay unsay ngalan ani mommies, nabi po ta i-consider nga genes, mommies, basig nag-expect nga dako kayo atong anak nga kita kay gagmay day pud ta kaayo. So di po ta mag-expect nga very big atong baby kung ato ang kaliwat kagmatoy pud ta. So one of the factors na natong i-consider. How about from Doc Shari? Like height lang ba, Doc? Height lang ba? Consideration?
If you notice, ang mga breastfed nga mga babies, mura sila gagmay, but when you carry them, tik-tik di ay bugat. So that bone mass, more important than kay ang mga formula fed babies, mura sila filled with murag huboy-huboy na sila, murag water. Murag Baymax, di bitaw.
Yeah.
Kana na sila sila tanawon, pero murag kung i-compare nimo sa breastfed nga baby, mas bugat di ay ang imong breastfed nga baby. So, tungod na silang bone mass, niya, of course, man itong ganahan kay o bone mass, then mas not just katong so, ma-achieve nila ang ilahang maximum nga weight and height when the time comes. Oh, so, kung i-compare nimo sila, mura gagmay. Pero when the time comes, mas healthier gid ning mga babies and mas maximum ang ilahang growth and development.
All right. Thank you, Doc. See, mommies, bone mass is more important than muscle mass for babies. Kay you will not grow if ang frame sa imong body is nipis and sumpok because you did not breastfeed your child. If you want your baby to grow up healthier, stronger, breastfeed good is the way. Now, Doc, we have questions from the audience from Mommy Rachel Lagura. Looking for pedia na breastfeeding advocate. Doc, di ba, lisod man mo adto GCGMH karon because of COVID. Naamoy mga clinics, Doc, nga we can put the address on our um, talk later sa comments para ato ang mga mommies maka-reach out, or do you take patients at this time nga COVID? Doc Soup?
Yes, Dr. Baton. May
I
clinic
think
on.
I think we should consider. I think there are lactation ng mga kanang specialists who can guide these mommies na online. Although mura the set up pa man siguro or bating na ana but we're not aware. So I think we just need to network with these people para dito na to i-course ang mga mommies who would like to be guided in breastfeeding. No need to go physically to a clinic. Or maybe kanang we could figure out a way nga kaning mga healthcare workers nga at the barangay level can be trained to assist mommies in breastfeeding. Ingon ana siguro.
All right, thank you, Doc. So, Mommy Rachel, if it's not an emergency and if you need help on breastfeeding, we have breastfeeding counselors, peer counselors here at Bohol na Mommy Tribe. We have Ma'am Ja, we have Mommy Nicole, Mommy Gian, Mommy Carla. They've all been trained to consult for lactation. We also have Doc Sue, Doc Shari, Doc Mitcham. Dili man gani nato sila ma-reach ASAP. At least we have a way to reach out to them if you have any questions. And your questions really help a lot kay it can help us determine
People, para dito na to i-course.
we also have shortcomings sa ato ang health
Doc
system
Mitcham,
so we can improve. Dili man gani nato sila ma-reach
So,
ASAP.
please do
At least we
continue
have
reaching
a
out
way
to
to
us.
reach out to them if you have any questions. And your questions really help a
Alright,
lot.
I think
kay
na
it
feedback
can help us
gamay
determine
on
my
para
end.
dito na to i-course.
We also have shortcomings. Just there. All right. So the feedback is fixed. Okay, ma-distract ta. And then we have another one from Mommy Glad, Lucena. Doc, I still give vitamin D for my 10-month-old. Do I have to continue? Na disclaimer si Mommy Glad. They said breast milk doesn't have vitamin D. We are in Saudi Arabia. Wow, all the way from Saudi Arabia. We are not exposed to the sun that much. That is why I give vitamin D. So who will answer the question? Like, needed pa ba? Kay limited ang sunlight nila, mommy, where they are?
Sa ako lang, since 10 months naman si baby, they already need a supplement. So, supplement naman na imuhang vitamin D. Ideally, in the first 6 months, ang exclusive breastfeeding. So, at 10 months, if naka-vitamin D naman si baby, then it's okay. Pero makuha naman niya na sa dietary also. A diet, or aside from that, nagkaon naman si baby, then pwede na siya i-continue gihapon.
Alright, thanks, Doc. So, Mami Glad, pwede ra ipadayon ang vitamin D kay 10 months naman si baby. From age 0 to 6 months, mo na siya exclusive breastfeeding. So, just a friendly reminder sa mga mommies, no? Maglisod ta sometimes because mag-separate ta sa food ni baby from our food when they start eating. That may not be the case all the time. Babies can also eat what you eat. Granted nga, dili siya spicy, dili siya super gahi, although that's another topic for another talk. Another way though, another mommy hack that we have is pwede actually nga ang diet sa family ang ato ang i-match sa baby because we always give the baby the healthiest meal. So that's our opportunity also to change our diet to something healthier, especially if hilig tag sige ratag karni o sige ratag pagat, ato na lang i-match atong diet ni baby para at least kita healthy po ta. All right, so we have here from Mommy Rachel. I am exclusively breastfeeding my baby. Do I still need to have my baby vaccinated like rotavirus other than the health center offered? That's the first question from Mommy Rachel. And the second one is, how do I know that my baby is getting enough milk? So who will answer the question?
So ito yung first question is about immunization, no?
Yes, Doc. Needed pa ba, Doc?
Uh-huh.
Other than what's offered sa health center, kanang mga specialty ng vaccines?
Mm-hmm. Yes, actually, maski na breastfeed ka, still you have kanang i-follow gid nato gihapon ang mga immunizations, no, sa kanang required nga immunization sa baby, like nag-mention siya rotavirus. So usually rotavirus is given man kung less than 6 months pa ang baby. So kung nilapas na, dili na gid siya pwede tagaan pa ana, no. And then we still advocate yun nga i-complete ang immunizations because we don't know man good nga ma-expose siya ani nga mga virus, mga bacteria. So at least ready ang iyahang immune system to fight, no? Labi na karon nga daghang mga kanang sakit-sakit na. So still kanang follow the immunizations nga needed. And then unsa to ang isa ka question is
how do I know that my baby is getting enough milk?
Enough milk. Okay. Kung i-check ang weight sa imong baby and the baby is growing, no? Nag-gain siya og weight through your breast milk only, then kanang nagkuha gina siya enough nga milk nimo. So kanang mo nang ginaingon nga dapat man naagi regular check-up, no? So dapat mao na nga dapat mag-regular check-up para ma-check pod ang weight kung sakto ba. So yes, nagkuha na siya, nag-gain of weight, then meaning sakto pod ang iyang nakuha nga milk sa mommy.
Alright, thank you, Doc. So, going back no sa question ni Mommy Rachel about vaccination, Mommy, let's think of it na ang breastfeeding mo na siya ang first layer of protection sa atong babies. Kanang vaccination mo na siya second layer of protection. We cannot protect our babies enough. Kay labi na they cannot talk pabitaw, they cannot express how they feel. So might as well preempt nimo nga ipoprotect na sila nimo sa sakit kay dili man sila makasulti nimo unsa ilang bation, di ba? So mo na nga mag-vaccinate ta. And then about getting enough milk, again, just latch your baby, have constant check-up kay aron ma-monitor nimo ang growth and weight sa imo ang baby. Plus as a mother, you will develop that instinct man, labi nagsige kag breastfeed. You will know when your baby is hungry and when your baby is just being lambing to you. Ganahan siya nga moduol sa imo ang dughan. So, get to know your baby through breastfeeding. Yun. And then we have another question from the audience. I'm so happy our audience service is very interactive. So this question is for Doc Adjong. This is from Mommy Jessa Eraldine. Okay, Exaure Origines. So, hi Doc, mangutana ko, in my case, nag-exclusive breastfeed yun ko sa akong baby. But after 2 months after ko nanganak, nibalik akong mens. Unsa kaha ang reason adto, Dok? Naghatag ko noon og vitamins sa akong baby adto. Alright. Doc Mecham, take it away.
Oh, sige. Katuyang giingon, nag-menstruation na siya after 2 months of delivery. So, bisag nag-exclusive breastfeeding, pero ningon siya, nihatag po siya vitamin. So, dili na gyud to exclusively breastfeeding. So, ning balik ang iyang menstruation, nanay chance nga nag-ovulate na siya in the next cycle. So, pwede na siyang mabuntis. So, kinanglan na siya other method of protection. Pwede na siya mabuntis, anak.
Alright. Pero Doc, it happens nga bisag nag-exclusively breastfeed, mubalik yun ang
Sometimes.
period.
Oh, nagiuban. Nagiuban. It's because of the hormones, sa stress, kanang mabalik yun ang menstruation. So with that, dili siya pwede sa atong gitawag og YAM. Kay balik naman ang menstruation. So kinanglan na siya other methods of protection. Like mga barrier method na lang, condom, or kanang simple mga barrier method. Or kanang pills nga progestin only. Kinahanglan progestin only lang kay once ka mo mag-pills siya o kanang with estrogen nga pills, mas mo lessen ang iyahang milk supply. So dapat kanang walay estrogen. Kanang injection nga medroxyprogesterone acetate. Kana siya depo medroxyprogesterone acetate. Progesterone na siya, so pwede na siya from breastfeeding. Kanang mga Seracet, kanang progestin only pill, pwede na siya. Pero kung kadto nagaling trust imuhang gamiton or kanang mga other pills na siya estrogen, dili na siya maayo kung nag-breastfeeding ka kay mo decrease gyud ang milk ana ninyo.
Alright, so tawag dito, Doc, no? Very good point raised. Mga mommies, just a reminder ha, kintahay, nagpa-check up mo ni Dr. Ramicham before mo nanganak, unya kay nag-COVID man. So, wala na mo nakabalik ni Dr. Ramicham. At kita mo sa inyong barangay doctor, mga mommies, please remember to tell them nga you are breastfeeding. Kay aron dili na ma-miss. So as a mother, mo adto gani ka sa doctor usually after ka mosulti or before ka mosulti nga nakagibati, mayon jud kadayon nga ga-breastfeed ko, Doc. Disclaimer.
Correct. Para dili ma-miss out.
Yes, para dili ma-miss out kay ma-affected kaayo. Oh, katong usa din nato ka question, how do I know that my baby is getting enough milk? That's from Mommy Jeneline. So, Mommy Jeneline, hope we answered your question. Send lang here ha, guys, if you have more questions pa. And tawag dito, Doc, just a follow-up, no, kana curious sad ko. So, if mag-breastfeed, Doc, exclusively breastfeeding niya, due to other factors, ning balik ang mens niya, dili naman okay tong, unsa Doc, lam nga method. How about calendar? Reliable ba siya dayon or not really? Kay magbaylo-baylo pa.
Oh, thank you for that question. Good. Dili siya reliable sa first few months. Kay irregular ginatong menstruation sa first few months. So dita katagnag anus agyod ang ovulation. So please do not use that calendar method for the first few months. Imo pa jud nang bantayan nga at least makaabot kag 4th cycle nga nagtunong nagyod before you use the calendar method. Kay masipyat jud na.
Yes. So mga mommies, dili matinga ha og kanang imo ang dugon ka karon unya after 1 month wala na pud unya mo balik na sad. So again, according to Doc Mecham, don't rely on calendar method if you just got pregnant, delivered, and then bag-o lang yung balik imong cycle. Doc, we have another question for you. Hi Doc Ajong, 7 months na akong baby. Normal ra ba ning akong demonstration nga moabot na og 2 weeks?
Ganus aman siya nagsugod og menstruation on the 7th month or sa una pa gasugod na. Ganus ka siya pag 7th month pa siya nagsugod sa iyang menstruation.
Oh, Mami, follow-up reply. Dayon ta ni Doc, online consultation, char. If nag-menstruate ba si Mami on the 7th month?
Or,
Doc, no?
Or previously nag-menstruate
or previous lang na 2 weeks. Kaya usually, Doc, itong after ko nanganak, taas man ang first period. Dili siya itong usual nga 3 to 5 days. Dugay siya.
Pag yun na siya sa first period. Kaya that's normal pag yun. Pero kung dugay na, let's say, nag-menstruation day siya dayon pag second month, pag third month, fourth month, mao gyapon nga tagdaghan, that's not anymore normal. Paano na siya heavy menstrual bleeding na nanamo or abnormal uterine bleeding. Dapat mo consult na siya, ana. Pero kung mo pa'y pag-menstruate niya, after 6 months, pag 7th month, nag-menstruate siya, that is still normal. I-observe sa lang na nato kay it could be nga irregular pag yun yung menstruation at that time.
Yes. It could be salin-salin pa na sa imo ang pagpanganak, mami. Imo ang uterus going back to normal pa man. So, there's that too. Og mo follow up ng response si Mami Doc, ako ang ingnon. But so far, Mami, ang giingon ni Doc is if karon lang na, bag-o lang na, okay pa. But if regular na imong mens nga tag 2 weeks, you need to have yourself checked.
Yes.
Alright. So, while waiting sa follow-up ni Mami, wala man di-mention kung kinsa ang name ani. Let's go to our next question. Doc, para imo man jud gihapon ni Doc Mitcham. So, in what situations you can say a mother cannot really breastfeed or that breastfeeding won't work for that particular family? Naabay medical conditions, Doc, nga maingon ka, oops, no breastfeeding.
Apat na yung mga exception. Like for example, kanang TB. Kanang TB, kung wala pag yun siya nakatambal, as much as possible, dili sa lang, ibawal sa lang nato kay. So, infectious pa kay si mother, ana. Pero kung nakatambal na siya, nga more than 2 weeks, o nakasugod na siya sa tambal, pwede rata maka-breastfeed. Na, no? And then, pwede po ta sa kanang HIV. HIV, kay kuan man yun na, contagious man yun na kayo, ang transmission is body fluid. So, breast milk is body fluid pan. So, contraindicated unta na siya. Pero, sa karon, we let the patient choose o kaya bagyod niya i-sustain nga pwede siya mag formula. Meaning, ka-afford ba siya for a long time nga formula? Kay dili pwede karon mag-formula ko, ugma, mabalik na po ko breastfeed. Sunod na po, dili pwede og balik-balik nun siya. Mas better og formula siya all throughout or breastfeeding na lang siya all throughout para dili na hinuon ma-irritate ang iyang mga intestine. So nga na no, kanang mga infectious kayo nga mga diseases nga wala pa na treat. Then pwede po sa kanang mga illegal drugs, no? Like unsa man na shabu. Of course, ang milk kay mukuan man siya, mo pass through man siya ana alangan ang atong baby pod man ang matug ng baby for a while kung nagshabu ka, so which is not good. So at kanang mga ingana nga situation dili sa lang yun siya mag-breastfeed. And kanang mga dose kuan day chemotherapy is a very strong medication. 'Di ba? Makakuan magina siya sa buhok, makaupaw, makaniwang, makahadaghag luas. So strong kay na siya nga medication, dapat kung nag-chemotherapy ka, ibawal sa lang nato ang breastfeeding. Even also ka mga radioactive iodine. Oh, dili na siya kay strong kay na siya, it might kanang hurt noon the baby yahang like kanang small kuan ra noon kanang mga radioactive like radiologic substances kan maka cause na nog other diseases sa babies. And kadto sila kanang mga strong yun nga tambal as much as possible dili sa lang mag-breastfeed.
Alright, thank you, Doc. So, ato lang i-backtrack gamay, mommies, no? Katong ato ang discussion with Mommy Bing Suge Guevara from Breastfeeding Pinay. There's a website. I forgot if it was elactancia.org or .com, wherein there's sort of a list of all medicines that are okay with breastfeeding, are mildly okay, or are not okay. So, this does not replace the doctor, ha, pero if you just want to know at a glance if okay ang imo ang gitig nga tambal for your baby, you can visit the site. Oh, there it is. It's www.elactancia.org. So there's that. If you want to know, Mommy Han, please paste na lang sa comments para those mommies who are interested can check it out. Thanks so much, Doc Mitch. Let's go to the next question. No, 7 na mga mommies, but I hope you stay with us because these are really important questions that we need to cover regarding breastfeeding before we go to our raffle. Um, kung naay patient, let's start with Doc Shari. Kung naa kay patient, Doc, nga medyo unconvinced about breastfeeding, unsa man imong go-to favorite breastfeeding fact or trivia para sa ilang mind?
Ano siya, do you know, do you know nga ang stomach of the baby is just the size of a ping pong ball at birth? Usually, mo na nga time nga dili ganahan ang mga mommies or daghan kay kagihuna-una, you're stressed, you're tired, sakit tanan, sakit imong breast, sakit imong vagina, sakit imong tiyan, sakit imong lubot, imong likod, you don't, murag Herculean effort na mo breastfeed. So, ingon lang yun mo nga breastfeed lang ng breastfeed. You don't have to like produce a lot of milk para mabusog si baby. Just a little or just enough na as muna size of a ping pong ball, mura na siya every feeding. So, gamay ra kaayo. So, para dili po ma-pressure kaayo si mommy and para mo try lang po siya. Maskin og lisod kaayo.
Yes. So, mami, gamay ang tummy ni baby at first, so di maguol if dili magbuhagay ang gatas dayon. So, it's a process. Trust the process. Okay? Your body knows the process without you telling your body what to do. How about Doc Sue? Unsa man imong favorite nga tambag, Doc, para mutuo sila nga mag-breastfeed na jud?
Sige, ako ang breastfeeding fact for the pandemic na lang. Nga ang breast milk will really protect your babies from infection. So naa siya mga antibodies no nga mo protect yun sa babies daghan na kuan na siya kanang evidence-based yun na siya nga mga backed up with research yun na nga naagid siya mga antibodies nga mo protect yun sa klaseng sakit sa baby. So in this time of pandemic taganahan nga masakit pag yun kay lisod kay moadto og hospital no. Lisod ipangitag doktor ron kay mga doktor na nago. Joke. Murag mahadlok ba ya no nga basin og kuan so man nga lisod. Sa Galiares Hospital ang daan karon walay OPD consult. So lisod so bawal magkasakit pag yun og lahi kuan karong panahon na kay lisod matug hospital. So continue to breastfeed your babies for protection gyud sa mga sakit-sakit karon.
Alright, thank you, Doc. So mga mommy, speaking from experience, no, being a mom, a first-time mom, praning man jud ta basta feeling nato naigibati atong anak, diretso dala sa hospital. So most of my hospital bills before with my son was because paranoid lang jud ko kaayo nga nagabot ako dito kay katawan ko sa doktor kay iningon ako nga exclusively breastfed akong anak, maingon siya nga ma'am uli na. Okay ra imong baby. You don't have to worry. Kay protected na siya sa imo ang breast milk. Dili na ka nako resitaan. Just drink lots of water, eat healthy food para maabot pod sa imong breast milk padung sa imong baby. So there's that mga mommies. Breast milk is the best protection not just for COVID but for any and all diseases. How about Doc Mitcham? Doc, unsa man imong best tambag, Doc, para ma-persuade ang mommy nga mag-breastfeed?
Kami sa OB kay we want it to be beautiful. Ganahan man may beautiful among mami. So ana gyud amo kanunay breastfeeding jud ta mami para mosamot tag kagwapa. And also ang atong mga baby mosamot og ka-cute og ka-beautiful because you're giving the best food sa imong baby and kanang dili siya luoy, dili siya masakiton og tan-awon. So beautiful gyud everybody. Mao gyud among mga kuan sa OB.
Mo dyan nilang i-push sa OB. Yes, kay stress buster lagi, mommies. It balances out your hormones.
Kami kayo na, Doc. Ma-convince yun ko.
Aragwapa. Wow. No wonder daw, Doc, nagwapa daw purus ang mga anak ni mo, Doc. Buyag. Gabi na ra ba? Dito sa atong next question. Okay, so this is for everyone again. In the time of COVID, everyone or whoever wants to answer, na-state na ni nato before in our previous talks, but I would like to reiterate this kay aron if naatay mami nga ning join karon nga wa naka-join before, at least they will be informed. During the time of COVID, what are the programs nga gi-offer sa GCGMH on maternal and child health? I think we'd start with Doc Sue.
So at this time, we still daghan bit tayo ng mga kanang issues na on breastfeeding daw in time of COVID. So sa Galiares, we still advocate, we still believe na kinahanglan i-breastfeed yun ang babies. So nana siya sa among mga policy, sa among kanang flow yun nga mo encourage gud gihapon ni sa mga mothers nga mo breastfeed ang baby. Kung siguro kung positive yun ang mother, marang natay laing buhaton, no? I-counsel yun na mo sila kung unsa ang ilang decision. Manigitog na mag-share decision sa parents, sa family, and sa kanang doctors. So kung unsa imuhag yung mag-istorya sa gid ta kung unsa kay dili gyud pud mamingon nga dili na pwede. Pwede ra gyud gihapon nga mag-breastfeed. Pwede rin hapon mo room in ang baby. So nalay magagmay nga mga changes, pero we still go for breastfeeding good.
All right. Thank you so much, Doc. Would you like to add to that, Doc Shari?
With regard to our newborn babies at Galiares, in this time of pandemic, i-encourage gihapon na mo ang continued skin-to-skin in well babies, maski COVID suspect imong mommy or COVID positive. Basta lang kay well imong baby. Why continued skin-to-skin, di ba? Kay for early breastfeeding gihapon na siya. So in our society sa newborn medicine, actually if you look at the algorithm, there is a shared decision for mommies at birth if skin to skin ba nimo si baby with consent, of course, kay especially COVID suspects or COVID positive nga mommies. But in our institution, this is what we are pushing for, skin to skin more than anything else, skin of kuan. But of course, with the consent of the mother and the knowledge of the mother na skin to skin siya. So for COVID suspect mommies, kanang amuan na silang ginapa with respiratory hygiene. So gamas na sila para maski og positive sila or suspect sila, maka-skin to skin gihapon sila ni baby for early breastfeeding.
Thank you, Doc. How about Doc Mitcham?
Okay, so kami sa OB, ideally we give, dapat unta, at 36 weeks, dapat mag-test na ta o PCR if the mother is COVID man, no? Yeah. During that time, ma-counsel na daan si mother, unsa jud iyahang ganahan ba siya ma-breastfeeding, ganahan ba siya di, kay mahadlok siya. It's really the mother's decision. Then kami, support lami, especially with our pedya, o asay mas maayo gyud sa baby, so they listen also to our pedya. So it's more of kanang counseling and kanang coordination gyud namo mga doctors and with the patient.
Thank you, Doc. So mga mommies who are listening, labi na tong mga nakay, dili ta mahadlok nga mangutana sa ato ang OB about getting tested for COVID. Ha, mga mommies? Because it's not para hadlokon ka, madugang imong gastos, but it's to protect your baby also. Okay, the earlier you know if you have it, you can prepare better on how to breastfeed your baby despite the COVID situation. Again, there's a shared decision between you, your partner, your doctor, so everyone will work together in order to bring your breastfeeding journey to a good start despite this new normal that we have. And speaking of new normal, I think na nasulti man nato ni Doc Shari gamay ganina, magpadugang lang ko ninyo, Doc, like ang practice during new normal, there are no clinics in GCGMH right now. So how can mommies cope with that? Let's start with Doc Mecham when it comes to your practice medicine in the time of COVID.
During prenatal, kay wala man sa Galiares, no? We have no prenatal in Galiares. We usually kanang refer the patient sa ilang mga MHO, sa lying-in centers, kanang health centers o kanang ato ang even the district hospital, pwede dito sila mo refer niya. Kung nagit sila yung problem, even naa naman tayo mga networking, gudon na tayo mga phones. So, kato mga district hospital, even the midwives, pwede naman na sa mo directly call us niya. What would they do? Asa pa dong ilang patient? Mas ingana naman ang atong referral ron kay mao man pud gi-advise sa ato ang ah, province of Bohol. Mao na ilang gi-advise nga dapat nami mga telephone numbers sa mga MHO, even the lying-in centers nga maka directly refer sila namo. Kay dili na
Right.
kinahanglan nga dili na pwede ang patient mo diretso raganhan nato kay nana
Yes.
triage. So pangutan-on daan og naa na ba sila mga fever ba, cough pa ana parang madiretso nato sila address.
Thank you, Doc. And mommies, na naman dyan tayo Facebook kasagaran. Let's visit the Facebook page of GCGMH, our government of Bohol, or our city of Tagbilaran, or your town to know about the initiatives on COVID. And you can also ask them on questions for redirection if dili ka kaadto sa usa ka hospital. Siyempre, dili pud na magpataka og sugod mga mommies kay basig inig-abot dito no niya ta matakdan no. So mga tana taon na ay hata mo diretso kay aron makahibaw ta if angay ba nga moadto ta dito or mo dawaton ba ta ining adto na to sa specific hospital. So if nakita mo sa sequence no kang Dr. Mitcham while buntis pa ang mommy. So and if newborn, we will go to Doc Shari, and then if medyo bigger na ang baby, we will go to Doc Sue. Now, Doc Shari, in your practice, Doc, how are you coping with normal?
Same with kanang katugingon ni Dr. Mitchum na ay networking as much as possible dito pa lang sa mga barangay health centers makitaan namin sila, and then if really needs kanang consult good like special na like pedya dapat ang mutanaw, I usually see my patients online. So, Messenger, Viber, kay new normal naman siya. We're supposed to put up telemedicine, pero wala pa na kanang with bayad-bayad, but not yet. We're just, wala pa. I just see my patients na online lang usa para kanang pictures, videos, please send me pictures, please send me videos, so I can see. But if dili na gyud, then kuan na gyud siya. Either dapat makitaan siya sa emergency room para mas ma-assess gyud siya og sakto.
Si Doc, thank you technology. Okay, makakope na ta because of our technology, no? Aning atong new normal. How about Doc Sue? How are
Yes,
you
karon in times of COVID sa ilang ginasulti pod no, o gina siya gamit kaayo ang kuan karon no, murag ato ang mga gadgets na gyud kanang dapat. I also receive mga kanabitong mo text sa Messenger, mga text, na consultations, o sakto tong kuan ko na dira sa send of pictures, send of videos, pero kung di gyud makaya mo na ringon nga sige mari ka dire, but then very important nga mo follow ko ta sa mga protocols no para safe food para nila, safe food para sa doctor. And then money ako like kuan gihapon karon nga ang Galyares is walay OPD, so mga babies, mga children nga manginahanglan gid og konsulta, mga sakit-sakit, then adto gid sila sa ang center muna. And then since ang appeal sa emergency nga mga cases karon is kanang mga child abuse, actually mudawat gihapon ang Galyares Hospital. We just force through sa inyong mga social workers sa towns or like mga sa police, diha nga kanpuan, diha sila moagi, and then they will call us para for scheduling gawas og mga kanang cases kinahanglan dayon mo examine me, but then kung malapasan na og mga 3 days siguro pwede na namo siya i-schedule. So tawag lang gyud kay di pud may ganahan nga daghan bitawng palit abot nga daghan kay usually it would be nice nga 1 or 2 patients ra para dili crowded ang area, so di ta kanang nadyo'y physical distancing gyud. So kanang very important gyud nga karon ang mga telephone ano communication na to very important. So ana lang gyud pagkakaron.
All right, thank you, Doc. Just out of curiosity, Doc, no, one quick follow-up. Ang GCGMH, di man mo dawat og outpatient karon. How about private hospitals? Katong mga mommies nga mo to private hospitals, are they still accepting or is this a total no OPD rule for entire of Bohol?
No, naaman sa private na gyapon na mga doctors nga naga-clinic gyapon sa private hospitals.
Alright. So, mga mommies, now you know, private hospitals, naagya po yung mga clinics, but please, call first before you go. Mauna na ato ang new normal. Call first before you go, kaya aron dili ta magsikit-sikit adto. And then, what else? Let's try to see if naapay mga questions, if nga dili na po tag-as kaayo. Okay, so na question about menopausal, that's a different topic, mommy, but yes, since hormonal ang mommy, taputon yun og magmenopausal. Okay, na mommy doc na sulti nag-visit to sila pedia last month and nag-prescribe ang pedia og vitamins. Pwede ba mag-stop og vitamins? So, I think we would like to ask Doc, so when man mo advice ang doctor nga mag-vitamins, Doc, bisag breastfeed siya, na may reason na, di ba, Doc?
Actually, kung case to, ang amog yung kasagaran nga gina-advocate yun is no vitamins kung labi na exclusively breastfeeding for the first 6 months. Kaya di man kakaingon nga exclusive siya kung naga-vitamins, no? So, sayang naman nga nag-effort ba yagid si mother, as we always say nga, breast milk is kanang a complete nutrition. So, pwede nagdili. Pero, there are some cases, case to case, sinay nakita si Kidia nga nganong kinahanglan siya nga mag-vitamins. Kaya assess man na niya, no? So, you can always ask siguro your pedia nga doc, kanang why? Muraga na nga. Kung di ka ganahan, di ba, kay, ang ako nahibawaan kay complete na kuno, di ba? So, kanang doc nga naman, kay, basta di, o di ba, na siya reason. So, kanang, you can always ask.
Oh, so dili pa complete ang details adto mommy, so mo na nga dili makatubag si doc for sure the reason why gi-recommendan ka og supplementary vitamins, but for sure na ay reason imo ang pediatrician and you are always welcome to ask why. Eh syempre team man mo in taking care of your baby, no? Before we wrap up this show or talk para sa raffle, I'd like to thank our guests for joining us. Thanks, Doc Sue, Doc Mitchum, and Doc Shari. To our mommies who are very active in asking questions, thank you very much. We'd also like to inform everyone we are happy here at Boholana Mommy Tribe as well as Breastfeeding Bohol. Kay, ever since we started our Breastfeeding Roadshow, daghang mga apod-apod pod ang mga mommies nga mo reach out to us mangutana og I need help with breastfeeding or I have a friend who needs help with breast milk. And ang ato ang breastfeeding community mutubag bitaw gyud og asa ka mo adto kinsa imong duolon. So thank you for that because with your questions it helps contribute to our growth also kay pakakita mi og asa mi mo improve to help the community further. And again, we have a project that's being planned. It's still in the works. We will bring breastfeeding to you. It will be by schedule, by appointment. Kaya dili ta maigo tanan sa Zoom para matabangan tanan, matubag tanan. But definitely, we will have an online session, di ba, Doc? Amo lang plansyahon ang details and then we will post it. We will have it on a scheduled basis. So prepare all your questions, mga mommies nga gusto mo join. Dili ra ni sa mga nakay lang, Doc, no? Even the already breastfeeding nga ganahan mo learn more about the journey. Then yes. And next week, just a quick reminder, meet our hardworking full-time breastfeeding mamas. So naadji mga mommies nga maka-breastfeed despite working. And to those of you who want to know how, why nga naman tay work, no? O ingon man sila doc ganina nga in the time of COVID, less income. So mag-breastfeed para walay gasto. So kani nga mga mommies working ni sila even during this time and they still chose to breastfeed. Why? How did they do that? So we will talk about that next week. Okay, so thank you again, everyone. Thank you, Doc Sue. Thank you, Doc Mitcham. Thank you, Doc Shari, Ma'am Ja, Mami Hannah, Mami Gian, Mami Carla, Mami Nicole, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Boholana Mami Tribe. We'll see you again next Saturday. And please stay on for the raffle. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you for inviting. Bye.
So hello everyone. We are now going to raffle our winners for this week's talk. So for a while, let me check if nakita na ba ang atong wheel. Akong kitaon if nakita na ba? Nakita na ba ang wheel? Alright, so yes, I think nakita ra ang atong wheel karon. So for our raffle winners for this week, we have one gift pack from GCGMH. 2 persons will be winning Pediatrica gift packs, 1 assorted cheesecake from Cheesy Treats, 1 cake from Cariza's Cakes and Pastries, and sa poster atong gibutang nga 5 people will be winning 100 peso load from DOH, but karon we received a recent communication na i-10 na daw siya. So thank you so much DOH. So let's start now for for the winner, 1 gift pack from GCGMH. Let's spin now the wheel. Okay, so congratulations, Miss Jusain Terculas Kiao. Did I say it right? So congratulations, Mommy. You can please message Boholana Mommy Tribe. Please message the page within 24 hours. So thank you. Okay, now let's go now to the 2 pediatrical gift packs. Right. So who will be the winner? Let's spin the wheel. Hey, congratulations, Hannah. Kindly message the page for you to get your prize. Okay. Now next one for again another Pediatrica gift pack. Congratulations, Joy Angela Santos. Message again our page. Thank you, Mommy, for joining our raffle. Alright, now let's move on to our next prize. It's 1 assorted cheesecake from Cheesy Treats. So let's see who'll be the lucky mommy. Oh wow! Hello, Mommy Nine Gahiles. Yes, so message our page, Mommy Jine, for you to get your for you to know how to get your assorted cheesecake. So lamig ni siya para pang pa-breast snacks ni mo while breastfeeding, Mommy Jine. All right. So let's go to let me just shuffle the names. One, two, three, shuffling the names 3 times. Okay, now another cake from Friza's Cakes and Pastries. So who'll be the lucky mommy? Oh, mommy. Okay, hello, Mommy June, our boy. Congratulations for winning a cake from Friza's Cakes and Pastries. Again, message our page to know how to get your cake. Thank you also, Kriza's Cakes and Pastries. I'd also like to thank Cheesy Treats for the assorted cheesecake a while ago. So now let's move on to the 10 people who'll be receiving 100 peso load from DOH. So I'll be spinning. Let me just shuffle for a while. And I'll be spinning. I'll be getting 10 names. Okay, number one. Number one is. All right, Miss Arvin Haom. Please message our page. So we'll know your number and give you the 100 peso load. Our second mommy who will be winning is Miss Rachel Lagura. Yay! Thank you, mommy. Please message again our page. Okay, let me just shuffle for a while. And then let's raffle for the third mommy. Number 3 will be winning the 100 peso load. It is Mommy Jessica Eraldine Artistic. If I hope it right. But congratulations, Mommy. Message our page again. Number 4. Let's see. Who will win the 100 peso load from DOH? It's Mommy Rose Arbalin Bagalor. Let me message our page, Mommy. And for the fifth person who'll be winning, let's see. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Mommy Lawrence May Wakan. Okay, so that's our 5th winner. We still need 5 other names to complete our prize. Okay, mommy number 6 is Mommy Yam Kaligar Muda Polinar. Thank you, Mommy, for joining us. Please message our page. Okay, for the 7th. For number 7. Congratulations, Miss Christine Gatoy. Right, for the 8th. Congratulations, Miss Mercedita Ejo. That's number 8. Okay, and for our 9th mommy, let's see our 9th mommy. Let me just shuffle for a while. Okay, 9th mommy, who are you? All right. Okay, congratulations, Mommy Sheila May Joke ako Ibaya. Message our page. Okay, so to um complete our winners for the 100 peso load from DOH, we're going to shuffle and draw for the last mommy to win for this week's raffle. All right. So congratulations, Mommy Delinda Pimor. Okay, so just reminders to all winners. Please message our page within 24 hours so that to know how you're going to claim your respective prizes. All right, Mommy. So thank you for staying up until now, and yes, we will be bringing you another wonderful talk next week. So I hope we will be seeing you again next week. All right. So this is Mommy Hannah. I'd like to close this week's live. Bye bye, mommies, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.